So we're here, Tattoo Tommy, the winner of Ocean County's best tattoo shop. If you look around, there is just stuff all over this wall. The guy's got his stories like you wouldn't believe. How long have you been tattooing?
Since 1984.
And I mean, you look at some of these names of the guys you've worked with. I mean, Ozzy, Slipknot, Rob Halford. It is just an incredible story. How did you get to meet some of these dudes?
Well, I had a good friend named Jethro Hirsch that passed away, and he actually turned me on to a lot of these cats. He worked for Motorhead for years. He worked for King Diamond, and I tattooed him all the time, and he always used to, pretty much, hey, Tommy's the man, he'll take care of you. And then I personally met Lenny one night by accident walking through a parking lot, and it took off from there. I mean, I tattooed Mickey D. I did his one and only tattoo. He now plays with the Scorpions. So, it went on from there. If somebody wanted a tattoo, Mickey'd say, hey, go see Tommy, let me call it Tommy. Then I started, I tattooed Rob Halford, which made me jittery, I couldn't believe I was tattooing him. Meeting Ozzy, him saying, I can't believe you're here. And I'm like, yeah, really? I can't believe I'm here either,
Well, what's crazy about this, too, when we started this competition online for the best tattoo shop, we started noticing, though, besides getting votes from people on the Jersey Shore, all around the world, we were getting people like, you got to vote for Tattoo Tommy, you got to vote for Tattoo Tommy. And we're like, hey, their vote's a vote, and we're talking about it, and you got people all from around the world.
I mean, thanks to Dimebag Darrell, the late, great Dimebag Darrell, and Lemmy Kilmeister, they took me on some tours, and I got to see the world and tattoo all over the world and meet a lot of really cool people, throughout, my career, and that's pretty much what got me into all this. And I've always been a music fanatic. I can't.
You think?
I can't function without music.
You have to, man.
It's kind of weird. It's my drug, and that's one thing I'd like to say is, I wish these kids would just lay off the drugs, man, and just let that shit go. There's so much more in life than what they're doing nowadays. And the guys that I always connected with weren't into any of that stuff. They would like to hit the booze, but I mean, they weren't big time drug addicts, and everybody knows Lemmy and what a Motorhead is. He liked speed, and I don't know if you guys know this, and it's pretty awful, but he used to sing like this so it would run down his throat. People thought he just liked to sing like that, but he never considered it a drug, but he would always tell us, don't you guys do any drugs when you're on tour with us, because I don't go for that stuff, and he was real open about it, so that's why I'm even saying it, but it's no way to go. And I liked staying straight, at the time I was single, and I liked to mingle, and you can't do that all jacked up on that stuff. And, for the most part, like I said, most of the guys drank, but I connected with a lot of people all over the world by, going on tour with these guys, and it's benefited me. I've had people come here from Norway, Japan. I just had some people here from Switzerland not too long ago, and Finland. So, I mean, and I still stay in contact with them. And Facebook's a really good thing as far as staying in contact with
It's
people,
the good reason for Facebook, actually.
Absolutely. That's the only reason.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
But you're located here in Tom's River. Jersey Tattoo Company is the name of the shop, right on 37, right by Fisher Boulevard.
Right.
You can't miss it. What's the exact address here?
2811 Route 37 East, Tom's River, New Jersey.
And you got some, obviously, you were saying before, giving credit to your other tattoo artists that work here.
Right.
Name some of the guys.
Doug Anderson is a fantastic tattoo artist. He's tattooing for about 10 years now. I got J.R. Seda, who is one of the best tattoo artists out of my career that I've ever seen doing realism. I've connected with a lot of artists over the years, and I've never seen anybody better. And I'm not saying that because he works in this shop. I'm saying it, and you can look at our Facebook and see it for yourself. So I'm fortunate to have these guys here with me, and they teach me stuff.
Yeah.
I'm still not too old to learn anything, so I've picked it up a little bit by these guys being here with me. So it's pretty cool. It's been a great run, and if I died tomorrow, I'd say I've done more stuff than some 80-year-old men.
Look at the walls, and you're not wrong. Jesus.
I've got to really connect with some people.
Just the charity work you've done as well as articles written about it. I know you said you wanted to give a couple shout-outs.
Yeah, the Junior Roller Derby girls, for one. I'm one of their biggest sponsors, and they sponsor me as well. And they're a great league. they do a lot of stuff too, you know, charity work, and they help out a lot of handicapped kids. And it'd be cool if some people really look into them and go have a good night out and watch the girls do the roller derby. You know, Billy Koopman and Nicole Koopman are the ones that I'm friends with that got me into that because their daughters do it. You know, and there's people from all over the world that I want to thank for, you know, supporting us. God, I got a laundry list of people, but I mean, you know, we got Danny Wolf, who's been a known tattoo artist in Ocean County, all over the world as well, but you know, mainly in Ocean County, that I like a lot. He's a good friend of mine. I have Carla Brown, who helped out. We got Mickey and Richie Egan over here. Rich, why don't you step over for a second, pal? This is my grandson's other grandfather.
Let me figure that out a second. My grandson's other grandfather.
We got my little fat guy, Ray Big Toe Hurley. You know, I had to give him a shout out. My buddy Chris Van Thorn, my friend Chris Molly and his wife and his daughter, they're from Indiana, and they hit me up today and said, hey, when are you doing that thing? You give us a shout out. So there you go, pal. Michelle Ludden, is that how you pronounce your name, Michelle? I guess so. It sounds good to me. And there's my friend Ken Richardson from South Carolina, who's another awesome guy. My wife Casey and my kids and the Barnes family and my brother-in-law right there, Jamie. Bradley, come on over here.
Pan over there, pan that way. There you go. Wave to the camera.
Wave to the camera, bud.
What's your name, boy?
Right down. Yeah. Tell him your name.
Bradley Bierman.
All right.
My brother-in-law, Jamie.
That's awesome.
My wife's best friend, Scarlett. Her uncle, Zach Wild. And, no, but I'm not giving Zach a shout out. He'll never give me one.
By the way,
His dog. You know, yeah, you know, God, if Lemmy and Dime are having any kind of jam session up there, any shows, when I go, I come see you guys. I hope there's a pass waiting for me. Pretty sure there will be.
I think so.
You know, Alexis, God, there's so many people on here, but I think that'll about do it for that. You know, there's another thing. You know, there's a new Dime Visions coming out called Roll With It or Get Rolled Over. And I think some people need to buy that when it comes out in November. I'm all over it. So.
And you're getting nothing from that, of course. You're just
No,
a fan
absolutely not. I'm a friend, fan, and family member. So.
This is a cool place, man. You got to check this place out, man. Jersey Tattoo Company, right here.
Glad you guys
on 37. Congratulations, man.
Thanks, man.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic.
Congrats.
Thanks,
That's
man. It's really a pleasure meeting you guys.
The best tattoo shop in Ocean County from 105.7 The Hawk.
Woo!
Nice.
105.7 The Hawk.